a strange party we have here. Who are...
Good day. We...
You? You are on all men, so it is possible to...
We are here because Taleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chi, and the clues have led us to find our answers in the...
Dedre sent you to seek. A man from your island came already. He had a small party of warriors with...
A lion?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they want.
They set up a camp near here, and then they
Do you know where?
It was a long time ago. My memory is... But it wasn't far from here. Ah! You are bringing... They were asking nearly the same. You should be looking for your old reflection in the marsh, strange stranger. You will find your voice. Only then shall we speak.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent. A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent.
What do you want?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete.
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual.
But for me, it would be useful.
There must have her reasons. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
Awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone.
But you're still here.
We found the camp you spoke of.
I told you. You were not the first.
Many died.
I warned them, I remember. Too bad. Their weapons were strange. The marsh is more...
That doesn't seem to bother you.
Freddy gives. But you're still here.
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of... You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you.
That's not real.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to beat the insect.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here.
Quench a stone? What?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. Is that what must be poured over the stone?
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing. A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect. The image is fading. I can't see much of anything. Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. It looks like an altar. The stones, that... What is this?
Dog! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
He seems quite upset over a creature that was set on killing us all.
May the earth swallow you all!
We had no choice. This creature attacked us. Explain yourself rather than insulting us.
Ignorant foreigners! She was a Nadaig, a guardian! A Donaigad returned to nature!
I don't understand. Are you telling me that this creature was once a woman?
It was my woman! You and all those of your cursed island are fools and destroyers. But an all-Milfrictiman will soon send you back over the water. He will destroy you as you destroy us. He has already begun.
En onmeelfryktimen.
One mystery after another. What we take for a demon was a woman transformed, and now we have but a simple name. This man, or this thing, seems to be after. We need to learn more.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, you are a great warrior. What do you see?
You have set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that...
It is true. And the Nadag is indeed... I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. But you survived. You are strong. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to your... You are a brave on Almanawi. And I will...
You request my help after sending me on...
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering.
What do you intend to do?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it to set...
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister.
I suppose I could...
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight along... Meet us near the...
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
The enlightened protect to my health and death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! this battle. To my help! And death to the others!
An astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about. The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony.
Thank you. Desarde.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervises the theologians who... You should find her a bit further in the village. With her...
Who are the suspects of...
The heretical brutes of the village. They must have wanted to please the demons.
How could they have learned of the tablets' exist?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of them... They are so naive. Either way,
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to settle here.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden. Father,
I'm glad...
tell me about how you create...
We did not create it from the ground up. The islanders called it Vixenagad. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably... And everything here fit the description of St. Lucius. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit...
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then by living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on.
How well do you get along with the natives?
Very well, of course. Especially since...
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matei.
And how well have neighboring villages...
With some reluctance, to be perfect. There are still frequent conflict, but the other villages, the more peaceful.
There is something...
It often takes time for the people of the continent, but I am sure you will come.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the... Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot...
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the...
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on
Whom do you suspect of being the...
Alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them, but first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find...
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them.
Well, thank you for these pieces.
I am the one who should...
The Mother Cardinal told me that... Are you one of the theologians?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place... And then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you...
Most of them were not in favor of... They were afraid we might chase them. And there were even more protests once we started talking about I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their...
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The island, but we stood our ground.
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings.
I'm Brother Virgil.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets.
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear...
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal...
I have no idea.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that...
Of course. But our motivation, all that matters to us, is their value as...
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here. And the natives knew of the existence of these tablets.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the...
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway?
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way...
I was not expecting a theologian to say such. Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a... We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But I must bring the light to this island.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy.
If your superior's Domitian, I did not expect to find one of its members side by...
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint... They were very reluctant to give us any answers. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants the warriors. And it has proved nothing, but I would like to go back...
Of course. I will leave... There's only one entrance, and the door shows no evidence.
Can't believe it. This brother Virgil, idiot, must have fallen asleep, and then our thieves only had to take...
It's very likely that that's what happened. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch.
It has to be someone in the village. If we find them, there's a...
We know that this theft could... They must still have allies. He will certainly...
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well,
Hello. De Sardet.
there are on all... What do you want from me?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answer.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Ptolemy and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were asking questions. One morning, they were building houses next to our...
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them. So, we let them talk. And now that they think that we love them, some of the things they say are beautiful, and...
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old. Our Donegad did not want to tell them, but since they violently interrogated them,
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have...
they did not accept the presence of the priest. They even asked Deirdre. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser. I asked for peace, and the others...
Aren't you angry after...
No.
Your opportunity...
For the Renaigse to understand men.
I have to... I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
I find it regrettable that my colleagues aren't more honest when it comes to history. Nothing solid has ever been built on lies.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
You have...
I think I know who...
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance. They must have taken the tablets with the help...
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have.
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back. I do not want to break the peace. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vin...
If she's helping the...
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave. If you go talk to her, please, do...
I have no intention of... I have to go.
Like...
Greetings.
Bertia Tumad.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of...
No, this is not true.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to...
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want?
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give... So if you do not want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if...
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods. If you want, please.
Protecting in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Bring about to get dicey! Take the shadow in... Golf our enemies! You're almost falling apart! Things are about to get dicey!
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In that case, we should avoid taking the left path. If I remember correctly what that woman said, it's booby-trapped.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is return to Eden. What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the...
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. He needs to stop seeking revenge.
That would indeed be wiser. I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able...
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The cult...
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the price.
In any case, you would do well to keep a better... You should also pay more attention. This theft would never have happened had you truly been in harmony.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We'll make sure to improve things in the future. I would be most grateful if you...
I might come back at some point, but...
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable...
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must...
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the track. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of...
Thank you.
Protect me in this battle! My health! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency.
What's going on?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamp. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he most likely came to seek help. But he fainted.
I am not a doctor.
Oh, please do. And the healer we sent...
This man is burning up with fever. And he bears several bite marks and...
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like with the right antidote, I think we could get him...
Have you tried giving him any
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex?
No matter what happens, you always... This man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we... But local healers will... We could ask Lair.
On Olmanau, I heard that...
Did Vindwald...
Yes, and I feel more... And you proved me wrong.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the...
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Alas, our daughter...
Thank you. I will go see her. I have to...
Here you are again.
I have come to ask for your help.
I do know a few of them. I have...
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affair.
Do you know which antidote should...
Yes. These priests are idiots. You are different. And you have allowed my son to... So, I will give you the potion to cure. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwell.
Where am I?
You're in Eden.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him.
Show me the location of your colleagues.
There. Please.
Thank you.